where the team is at right now, 6-1 on the season?
I feel good. Feel good how we've been able to, play so far, and I know that we'll continue to get better as the season goes.
The reserves have been, I know that it's a mentality of this team that it's next man up and everyone gives you a chance to win, but how big has that group been for you guys?
It's been real big, and it's not much of a surprise just because, those guys were, preparing from early on, late August, early September, and they've been putting in the work, so it's just been nice to see, Luke and Payton have so much success and play so well.
Does that take some of the load off of the veterans and knowing that you guys don't have to be out there for 48 minutes every night?
I just think it just shows, it just makes us much deeper as a team. It shows our depth. It shows, that this team has, more layers than our top layer, and guys really, are taking advantage of these opportunities.
You're able to get out there with Neemi a little bit sometimes for some minutes. How would you describe playing alongside him and what he brings to the floor?
I enjoy playing next to Neemi. He has, good energy. He's just, just willing to continue to learn. And when you have that mindset as a player, it's a really good one. It's going to allow us to continue to get better and grow. And I'm just trying to help him when I'm out there as much as I can on the defensive end, and trying to give him some perspective offensively. But it's been fun, having him on the floor, and that Charlotte, that put back with the one-hand dunk. He will do one thing to really impress you, and him doing that, to me, that was pretty impressive.
What's that like for you? Because you're able to play the floor a lot next to some of the centers on this team, but you have the experience playing center.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say stuff to them between plays? What kind of things do you say to them out there?
Yeah, I'm always just trying to encourage them, and if I see anything, those guys are pretty good. They come in and they know what we're supposed to do. But if I find anything that I can tell them or give them advice on, absolutely, I'm talking to them.
Is there still anything coming back and playing here in Atlanta, emotionally?
For me, it's all good memories, But my mom lives here, lives in Atlanta, so it's just always good to be back here and getting to see some family.
And now that you've won a championship, is it different to come to where you first started, and do you reflect a little more now that you've reached that mountaintop?
Not really. Now that you say it, maybe I'll think about it a little bit now, but not really. We're just coming in here preparing. It's been a lot of years since I played here, but it's always good to come back here.
Do you guys go home, get a meal with your mom?
Yeah. That's always good.
And then, go ahead.
Okay, so does she cook what you want, or does she cook what you want her to eat, or do you have a request? What is it like?
I have the request usually, so
okay.
it's some Dominican food.
Yeah.
Always, I should say, but she's the one that cooks, so she cooks, and it's always nice to get a home cooked meal. And, it's usually a heartier dish than I normally would have. So, but I enjoy them, and I always look forward to it.
The league is playing all 30 teams today, 15-minute start times, and everybody's off tomorrow. Just the importance of voting. I know.
I did wonder what was 7:45 start was, so that makes sense. Yeah, no, it's very important. It's one of the things that makes this country so special. It's the ability for everybody to vote and choose, and the league is very aware of that. So that's a good thing.
All right, thank you all.
Thanks.
All right, thank you guys. Yeah.